Line at the door so clear. Back to the room, all tears. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Yeah. Snap back low. Ash on my sleeve. Whole crew lit. Got tricks up the weed. Eyes half closed. Still see it so clear. If you came for the quiet, wrong vibe in here. Posters on the wall. Old heads nod. Young bucks wildin'. Phones on racket. I cracked one joke. Whole row in tears. Said pass that. Homie, bring that smoke over here. Smoke session. Enjoy the show. We don't rush. We take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide. We make it clear. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up. Crowd so thick, can't see the stage, but I hear that roar. Feel the wave, lighter in the air than 2 than 10. Some came strangers, leaving as friends. Jokes too real, truth too raw. Laugh so hard, tears might fall. I lean to the side, whisper in your ear. You ain't gotta hold back, bring that smoke over here. Smoke section, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up. Hands up if you feel that vibe. Hands up, let the stress all slide. Hands up if you made it through the year. Hands up, bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Roll up, roll up.
Salute, man. Salute, man. Everybody pulling up in. Smoke session. Little evening edition. Oh. So I got a question. Is Clarissa Shields doing herself more harm than good, not fucking with Jake Paul? Solid question, honest question. Is she doing herself more harm than good with the back and forth with Jake Paul, not doing the MVP promotion? Like, you signed that $8 million deal. I get that the $8 million deal that you signed. That was good for you. That was real good for you. Hey, 2 Cent. Let me drop that in there because this is the question there, because I don't know if anybody really talked about it like that. I know she good, but like that could have been huge to me. I think she could have got 18 million just being with Jake Paul. I know she good, but the ESPN is the worldwide leader in sports, though, man. Just being real, like, who wouldn't want to be on the worldwide leader in sports? Especially with this new regime, like, they're gonna make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? She's the only one outside the barrier with that. It was like, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah. So, like, what's this shit right here? I'm looking at. I seen it's a lot, man. This is a lot. This is long. It's a long-term partnership. You got the girl past, present, and future all on one. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Clarissa, I mean, if Clarissa would have been on this shit right here, I think this shit gets way more money just having to go with it. I'll be real with you. Sometimes I believe, you know what I'm saying, what's that old folks saying? Bite your face off to spite your nose. Now she got that 8 mil. That was a great deal. I'm not saying it wasn't, but this deal right here, I felt like it could have been way more lucrative. Some of the interviews I seen when she was saying like she was looking for those brand deals, multi-million-dollar brand deals. This was one of them right here. You ain't gotta like Jake Paul. But I definitely think that man would have gave you damn near whatever you wanted, knowing where that's gonna take it. He's a businessman. I definitely do think that though. I don't think that she's like fucked up in the game. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying that. By no means am I saying that Carissa's fucked up in the game. I just think this one would have been an enormous look. It's been an enormous good look if she would have been way about top rank because of how they did her big bro. But me personally, no, I think I would have. I might have had to damn jump on this one, especially if you knew it was gonna happen. Hold on, because this fucking dog. Get off the fucking door. Anyway. What was I saying before the damn dog interrupted me? Oh, yeah. I think it would have been a better damn. Well, I ain't gonna say a bigger splash, but it definitely would have been some crazy shit. Having Carissa on this deal definitely would have been crazy. Can you put some ice in my glass, please? Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be around, man. I'm gonna have to do them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get these hours up, baby. I gotta get these hours up, baby. Word. I ain't gonna lie. Like B3 done gave me some motivation. They gave me some motivation. You know what I'm saying? These shit's gotta go on. And since I'm off till Monday, I might as well run it up. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting around doing nothing ain't gonna get you shit. But I do like this for ESPN. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like this for ESPN because now you got have a reason to maybe go back and get my subscription. Because he got 14 champions that's gonna fight. That's all. He already got 14 dates. Or at least 10 dates, unless he's gonna have just main, championship fights all the way through. But I do think, yeah, it is a hell of a look. Them going to ESPN. I just wish, I'll be real with you, I wish Carissa was more on this deal. Like I really, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see people miss out on opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I think they could have worked out some gravy where she, you know what I'm saying, she eating like crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be looking for where she's gonna be fighting at. She's fighting on the worldwide leader in sports. That's just me. And you know that Jake Paul take care of his fighters. Whether you like him or not, he broke his face for this deal. You know what I'm saying? All the, the joking and all that other shit. He got his face broke for this deal. That's real talk. Broke him all the fuck up. So sometimes, shit happens. So that man got his face broken for this deal. I mean, that's not completely all with it, but I think that was a stepping stone or a mark that was like, yeah, he's serious about this shit. He willing to get in there. He willing to get in there and get his damn face broken to prove that he's a legit name in boxing. I mean, yeah, he trolls and shit, but this is next level. There's no way you can disrespect the man that just did this. He just, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he lost his Netflix deal, or that might be him because Jake fights on Netflix, DAZN, and apparently now he's gonna have all his women fighters on ESPN. And with the women's hockey team just winning, that's a big thing, bro. Like you gotta see the movement. Jake is looking like one of the steppers for women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? He's really looking like a stepper for women empowerment. And timing is everything. To do this right around what the WNBA is doing and shit like that, yeah. And with the new startup league, I mean, timing is everything, man. I think Jake Paul this is a game changer right here. And he's got and the only name he don't have is Clarissa. That's the only name he does not have. He has every other fucking name. I don't really think there's too many niggas fucking with him right about now. See, I know T about to start his shit. I should have sent him the shit earlier. But I ain't gonna be up here forever. I ain't gonna be up here too long. But I think she would have been better off just going with Jake Paul for a little bit and then leaving and doing her own thing. But then you get the brand deals, you get a couple of more years underneath the belt where everybody can see what's really up with you. But she good. Like this is like 2 Cents says, she good. She don't need Jake Paul, but man, I just remember seeing that shit with her and Layla when they was going back and forth. And that clip of Layla showing about how she want those brand deals. Like, this is how you get them. You're like just a step away from getting them deals you want. Because you see you going back and forth with the Zeus people and shit like that. Like the baddie bitches. Like, that shit corny to me. Because them bitches is talking from inside a hotel room, far away from you, knowing they don't want no goddamn smoke for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Carissa can beat bitches up in a street fight. I think she like she one of them type bitches. So I don't even like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm not mistaken, one of like the fight was put on by OnlyFans too. Like, I wouldn't want that shit nowhere near. What I'm trying to do if I'm Clarissa. That's just me. I mean, I get it if you need it, but I wouldn't want that shit nowhere near me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you gotta do what you gotta do. She felt that she needed to do that. Because she's gonna go the opposite way. She's not gonna go with the crowd. And more power to her. Build your own shit. But I really wish you could have got this. This is a network deal. where you can like get some security and shit like that. That's how I feel. It's like, you know what I'm saying? When you got one of these, you know you're gonna have certain fights, and it's they're gonna be main events. And it looked like Jake Paul had the better of the women's boxers. Just being real with you, looked like he had the better talent overall. And this was just a brilliant fucking move by him and his partners. Like nobody's talking about Jake Paul for. I'm he's becoming a rare. Like he's talking about the Turk and and Dana and all of them, right? But quietly and slowly but surely, we have a white kid from the Midwest that could be taking over boxing, and ain't nobody saying shit. I get the antics and all the other shit, right? But if he can pull this off for the women, what you think he could do for if he got in with the men's boxing? Because it's not like he don't put on bullshit cards. His cards be legit and official. So what do you think he could do with men's boxing, right? Because let's be real. The Turk ain't the only one with the business where he got the money. Jake got the business plan. Whatever he does works. Let's be totally honest. Whatever he does works. Right? And Dana White could have got him up out of combat sports. All he had to do was give his fighters insurance, get them pay for their insurance. He didn't do that. So here we are, Jake Paul, years later, running amok in the damn sport and just signed a multi-million and long-term deal with ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, to put all his female fighters on. Sad to say. Let's give this man a chance to see if he can do it with the males in boxing. I ain't saying give him full reign at the beginning, but have a little leash on him. But listen, man, the dude knows how to turn a profit. He knows how to make a spectacle, and he's helping him. He knows how to help to build a star. So this shit right here, I was hoping that Clarissa could get some of this. I was really hoping that she gets some of this, and you know what I'm saying? Like they already got some of the MVP. And this fight went in May 30th. Already got a date and a venue. WBA Lightweight World Championship. Holly Holm versus Stephanie Hahn. Already got a date. This is why you do brand deals. This is how brand deals get done right here. This is exactly how brand deals get done. What's going on, Mr. Shelton?
What's up, man? You talking about the Jake Paul?
That was a big move, man. That's a big move,
MVP man. Going to ESPN shit? Yeah, that's a good move.
That's a big move, man. I wish Clarissa could put her shit aside and she could have that would have been the shit she was looking for.
And guess what guess what the platform gonna be called? You heard?
What?
ESPNW.
Oh, look at that. The worldwide leader in women's sports too, goddamn it.
Come on, man. That's what Clarissa needed.
See,
she got her ass on her shoulder. Clarissa got her ass on her shoulder. You ever heard the more people say that before?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Clarissa got her ass on her shoulder. She mad.
You're gonna be even more mad now because but like me, I'm like, yeah, I wish you just could just put this shit aside Like that 8 million you got would have been 18, 28 million type of shit. But this type of deal, they'd have used you to brand this shit. You could have been like, hey, if you get this much, but it's like sometimes you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? What's that old
Here's what I'm saying. This is my point, though. I'm still saying the same thing. This is a big old phone, motherfucker. I'm still saying the same thing, though. How come you can get the other bitch 15 can only get you 8? If I was the broad, I'd be feeling some type of way about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you're not as popular as her. You don't have an Ali name. You know, but you just say you sold out 18,000 at Little Caesars, right? Ain't that what you said? 18,000?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like she's completely missing out, but like this shit would have been, this would have been massive for her.
I just hate. Only thing I don't like about her is she constantly shoots herself in the foot. Now she says things just to grab attention. I get that part. But when you say shit like I could beat Keith Thurman, I could beat Triple G, I could beat Rolly, it's like, come on. Now you just really saying shit and you saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just not cool, man.
You'd have signed up with Jake Paul, you wouldn't have to say nothing. It'd be said for you.
Huh?
If she was with Jake Paul, she wouldn't have to say nothing. It'd be said for her.
Yeah, it'll be said for her. She can still pop her shit, but it would be, you know, it would be a more. But see, the problem with this, here's the problem with Jake Paul. Also, we gotta forget this too. We forget this. When you got the $8 million deal, and you got the pad, and you got the man supposedly, and you got, you know, you living good, you eating good. It ain't that many chicks at 175. It ain't that many chicks at heavyweight.
That's a fact.
It's only a couple at 68. It's a bunch of them at 60 and 54 though. And I don't know if you really want to do what it takes to get down to 60 and 54. Because you may not feel you have to. You may say if they want to fight me, they got to come up to me. Which you are in the position to say that. But, you know, then, you know, people who don't like you are also going to be in a position to criticize while you're beating up on these little broads.
All right, this fucking.
Kayla Mayer started at 130. Now you want to fight her at what? 160? You want to fight her at 64? But she started at 30?
Michaela Mayer, you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, she'll look crazy as hell. Like she go back down to 50. She even get the damn 54.
Right.
Like a damn crackhead.
Michaela Mayer's at 54 right now. She might want to fight Michaela Mayer at 60 or 68. And I don't even know if she can make 60. I'm pretty sure she can make 68 if she tried. But I don't know if she can make 60.
I don't think Michaela Mayer,
you know what I mean?
like Michaela Mayer making 60, 68. I know she's taller, but that's crazy. She got a slim frame.
Yeah.
That's
right. Right. And see, and if people call that out, look at that, the motherfucker hating. You know, that's what they're gonna say, you hating, or you just do that. You know what I mean?
No, this is business. You know, Jake Paul ain't signed for no damn 20, 30, 40 million. No, he's in the hundreds of millions of dollars if he went over there to ESPN. He broke his face for this deal.
Yeah.
He got his face broken for this deal. Real talk. He was serious.
Yeah. He did. He got beat up and dislocated for this deal.
So, you know, when
he got beat up and dislocated for this.
When people say, would you do this for $100 million? Jake Paul said, hell yeah.
And the cold part is he may never box again because of this deal.
All he did was come in.
You don't have to go fix his face again.
All he did was come in and help the sport. Like, if he can help the women, he can help the men. Everybody talking about Turk and Zufo with Dana and all this. We got an American home-brand white boy right here trying to goddamn do something with the sport. Everybody want to be like, you know, like let that shit go to hear YouTube influence. Let that shit go. That dude's a boxing promoter.
Hey, give me a second. I'm finna go in the store. Give me a second.
All right. But yeah, that dude's a boxing promoter, man. That dude got everything he needs right about now. Help everybody out, man. I think he can help a whole lot of people out, especially with this deal. Oh boy. Hold on. My fault, y'all. The damn dog just like the damn start jumping up and down. But anyway, I think Jake Paul is good for this shit. I think Clarissa Shields. I think when she got her deal, she good money. But I just wish she could have got in on that damn deal, boy. That deal would have been she needed to take her to the next over the top where she wants to be at. Because again, back going back and forth with the Biggie bitch and shit like that, and the dude from Zeus that like, man, you don't need that shit after your damn fight. It was already a spectacle before the shit. That's not what you need. It's not the brand that you exclusively trying to build that you want that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like you do some of the crazy shit. You like to talk, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I don't want you doing. I want you on ESPN at least twice a year. But again, ain't much work where you at. Ain't much work where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk a good game, but the last fight, the chick you just fought, she was old. Like she looked like she was way past it. Like should have fought you 5 years ago. Might have been a better fight, but I don't think she stood a fucking chance against you. It was great talk for. It was a great talk game. She talked like a motherfucker, but I don't think she stood a chance against your ass. That's just me. And I don't really know how much work is left for you in boxing. How much work is left for you in boxing? This Fist Up Friday. Shelton in the chat talking shit. I mean, CJ in the chat talking shit, Mr. Shelton. My fault, yo. Oh, what you say? Man, man, come on, man. Y'all out there in the same place. Y'all gotta show more love. DS was good. Was good. But I do think that this was a huge move for women's boxing. I think Jake Paul has literally stamped his damn name as one of the big time boxing promoters. Because Jake Paul never really had to fight on the cards. He never really had to do that. He didn't. He just did that shit to make you see why he did it now. Because now he just signed maybe a quarter bill, a few $100 million, whatever. I think it's in that range of signing a deal with motherfucking ESPN. To where you're gonna be putting on explosive fights because you're gonna be there, shit gonna happen. I don't think everybody gonna go sign with Zuffa. Because if you're smart, why wouldn't you go sign with Jake Paul? He got a platform. And if you can fight, you got a little bit of edge and swagger to you, he definitely gonna promote you. He definitely gonna get you out there. So I feel like the same way people talking about Turk and Eddie Hearn with Zuffa, I think Jake Paul got to jump on them. Because in boxing, he's turned over hella profits on different platforms. And now he literally got his own platform. I don't know if Netflix deal is up, but he literally got his own platform. ESPN. He got Bob's old platform. When they was just talking about Bob going back to damn ESPN. Let that sink in, man. It's just real talk. Like, you ain't gotta like the nigga, you ain't gotta respect the shit he did. Like, you think he corny but listen, homegrown, American made, right here, and good old Jake Paul can get you a fight. I think a few guys need to go holler at Jake Paul. A few guys need to go holler at Jake Paul. There's a few players. Charles Conwell, Albert Bell, you guys that are right there from Ohio. Like, I think you guys that your career got stalled, you need to pull up right there. That's what I feel.
Don't Albert Bell got a fight coming up?
Yeah, but like I would want some consistency, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, having to wait a year, 8 months, like, nah, I want some consistency, man. I want to be locked in.
Nigga, go to Zuffa. Go to Zuffa, nigga.
Nah, I'm gonna go to MVP because the white boy from Ohio just like me.
Yeah, but MVP don't be having them niggas fighting like that.
I'm gonna be the one that fight. I'm gonna be the one to fight for you. Somebody got to start that shit off. Same way.
Yeah, MVP don't be having niggas fighting like that, man. Niggas fight every 5-6 months fucking with Jake, man.
Nah.
And niggas can't fight that Serrano or Jake or somebody fighting.
You gotta have some swag too. Like, a lot of the guys that he have on the card, they good fighters, but they ain't got no swag. They ain't got no swag. They don't. But if I was Albert Bell or some of them guys, I'd be.
And he caters to the females.
Man, top ranking PBC.
But see, Jake catered to the female.
That's smart. That's smart. We didn't want to let him in. With
it is.
Males. So he said, all right, I got you motherfuckers. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you. What, 5 years later, what we looking at? You looking at Jake Paul.
Yeah, but you're talking about Conwell, Albert Bell, them niggas, they need fights. All them niggas need is fight dates. Them niggas need fight dates.
I think Jake Paul can get them some fight dates with having ESPN on you.
And whoever managing their career ain't getting them no dates. Huh?
With having ESPN, I think he gonna definitely have some male fights on.
I doubt it. Not if it's on ESPNW. I doubt it.
He gonna cross over that ESPN.
Them niggas need to go on and go down to the UFC Performance Center and knock on the door. That's what them niggas need to do.
Oh man, we're talking about
because whoever you got managing your career right now, if you Albert Bell and you bad dude Conwell, whoever manages your career right now ain't doing a good job. Whoever it is, they're not doing a good job.
Well, Bell was with Golden Boy, and I mean no, Conwell was with Golden Boy, and Bell had got dropped from Top Rank. So they was kind of like probably fighters in purgatory.
Okay, well, Zuffa, neither one of you niggas ain't been to Zuffa yet, so what you waiting on?
I was talking to Ohio about that. He said Zuffa. He said at the time he said Zuffa could have been good for Conwell because you just need fights. You need to get your name out there more. Because fighting whenever.
Yeah, he need fight dates, bro.
Yeah,
he need dates. He don't have no dates.
That's for real. There's a few fighters that I think should, because Jahai Tucker just fought on the 28th.
Yeah. Oh shit. These motherfuckers try to kill each other. Speed and shit.
Oh yeah, you out there.
Dumbass motherfucking mess. Stupid motherfucker.
But yeah, like my boy Jahai Tucker fought on the 28th at the Paramount in my home.
Yeah, he just fought. Yeah, he just fought.
I ain't like that, man, because he need a platform, bro. Like he not the fight that got the resources to go back, to come back up. He need to keep moving.
Why you ain't like it?
That's what was on a mom and pop program. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even pro.
Paramount Plus got over 7. Paramount Plus got over 1 billion subscribers, man.
No, he didn't fight on Paramount. He fought at a Paramount in my hometown.
Oh.
You see? Now you see the difference, right? He fought at a Paramount theater.
Oh, he fought at the Paramount Theater.
Yeah, in Huntington, downtown Huntington by the Village. He didn't fight on Paramount.
Yeah. But his dad be just trying to get him a date, I guess, huh? They independent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a.
His dad got him.
His dad got to do.
I mean, it's Jay Prince too. Like, I think he's over there with him. I think he's over there with Jay Prince. I'm not completely sure.
But Jay Prince needs to go and help him out. What is Jay Prince doing? Why is Jay Prince getting the cut? You ain't helping. You know me, nigga. I'm old school. Nigga. You ain't put in on this, man. You ain't put in on this.
That's why I think like certain fighters need platforms. Like, I do think Jake will be like. I hope Jake, or if not, Top Rank can get back over there, man. Because this shit, like,
something, man.
Some got to give.
You know me, nigga. I be telling whoever it is, Bob, Aaron, Jay Prince, whoever it is, nigga. You ain't put in on this. What you mean? Where my 20 what? Nigga, you ain't help make this fight. You'll get 20% shit.
I don't even know if he was I don't even know if he was the headliner either. I don't even know if he was the headliner.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame he wasn't the headliner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he had the biggest name. I didn't know if he was the headliner.
You fighting on the undercard, niggas undercard? So you telling me you fighting on the undercard, niggas undercard?
So I feel like he need to figure out something too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a Top Rank event. It had the Top Rank logo up there and everything, but
Well, who's the biggest name on that card? Was anybody on the card? You know the card?
Jahai Tucker was the biggest name on that fucking card.
Well, if he was the biggest name on the card, he better been the goddamn main event.
Listen, he stay a town over. So he's the most, like, if you had to sell it to a hometown crowd, he lived 15 minutes on the other side. Real talk. He live a town over. It's Huntington.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that don't sound good.
You know, maybe we wrong.
Yeah, that don't sound good, man. That don't sound good.
It didn't sound good to me either, Mr. Shepherd. When I seen it, I remember when somebody
And
sent
that
it
don't
to me.
sound good, man. You need some help, bro.
When somebody sent it to me, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "John, I was at least hoping he'd get a pro box or get a prelim on a main card or something." But
Yeah, come on, man. This movie, man. At least they on YouTube, man. At least people saw the fight.
that shit wasn't even on YouTube. Like, you had to go find the site for that shit. I started to go, but you know what I'm saying? I think I had to work because that shit, them tickets couldn't be no more than $40, $50. They be right by. The sweat
If
come
that.
off the fighter. I could have got VIP for $80 probably. You know what I'm saying?
If that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, and I feel like he's way too talented to be. And even though it's the theater, it's a nice theater, man. Don't get me wrong. They don't like no bar, no shit. But I think he's bigger than a house show. I think he's better than he can fight. You know what I'm saying? More than.
And what was his issue? What was his issue when he was with the majors? He couldn't make weight.
Nah, that wasn't his issue. He had a fight. It was for 160 intern belt, and
yeah,
he asked for some more chicken. I seen an interview he did. He asked for a little bit more bread because it was something
some more money.
It was something where they asked him to do something. When they asked him to do something, he said okay, but then when he asked for a little bit more chicken, they was like no. So sometimes
you can't do that. And you telling them no, and them telling you no are different things.
It's a life
sometimes your dumb ass forget that no go both ways. Like, oh shit, I told them no, yeah, so we gonna tell you no, nigga. How you like that? And you like, oh no, don't tell me no, nigga, I need that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like, nah, nigga, you don't remember? You don't remember, nigga? We asked your black ass to pick up that toilet paper or whatever it was. You said no, nigga. You don't remember?
Yo, that shit can get discouraged when like, you call on TV a whole lot in the last few years, and then your next fight be mom and pop. That shit can be discouraging.
Yeah.
You didn't lose.
That's how it goes.
You didn't go to jail. You didn't have to go to court cases. You didn't do nothing wrong.
But you pissed somebody off. But you pissed somebody off.
Or you didn't take the deal that
you pissed somebody off some kind of way.
You said no to something that they thought you could have said yes to.
You pissed somebody off some kind of way, nigga. So somebody got mad at you.
A lot of these fighters need, like, some of these fighters need platforms. Everybody don't need, but some of you guys need to sign these damn, what you would call slave deals, 3-4 year deals. You need them. And
you need old niggas. And some of you niggas need old niggas in your corner to tell you, hey, nigga, look, you fucking up. Pick your battles, young nigga. Pick your battles. Hey, let me go up in here, man. I'm at the VFW.
Okay, you about to get to work?
I'm gonna holler at you later, Smoke. I see you tonight. Yeah, I'm at the VFW. I'm at the job.
All right. That's what's up. Salute. Word. My pops retired.
Salute, Army. Brother.
Yeah, salute. My pops retired Army, so definitely salute.
Yes, sir.
Word.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But for y'all, man, listen, man. That shit is niggas need to catch up. Step on some tomatoes and catch up. Real talk. I think Jake Paul is a major player in this shit. Now, on the job, Opetaia, right? If I'm not mistaken, Ja Opetaia got a fight tonight or something. Ja Opetaia, does he have a fight either tonight or tomorrow night? Let me see. Let me check. Opetaia has a fight, right? Opetaia has been doing yeah, I don't see no fight. But that shit is yeah. Let me make sure. Let me check. Let me just say this, yo. The true king of the cruiserweight division is upset because um I forget why the fuck he's upset. Oh yeah, like I was saying, Opetaia, the king of the cruiserweight division, that ain't had more than one belt his whole career there. You upset because you couldn't get a deal done with Zerto? How did Zerto get in position to get them belts that you couldn't get? Listen, homie, I like you. But you got a fight coming up. Wait your turn. David gonna get to you. Yes, I'm a David Benavidez fan. Yes, David gonna get to you. Didn't he say he gonna get to you? Then he gonna get to you. Yeah, Josh fight on Sunday. Ain't no fight. Ain't no fights worth checking for the night. What the fuck is on? Yeah, I don't see no fights worth fucking even checking. So, Opetaia, BVO, just handle your business. And most definitely my boy handle his. Because you had your whole career to do what you supposed to do. David had to deal with shit where he couldn't get title shots. Niggas was ducking him. Blah blah blah. Nobody cares. But listen, listen, Opetaia. First of all, the division that you're in is the weakest division in boxing, period. Nobody gives two fuck about it, right? The fact that David going up there and even doing this is bringing notoriety to it. So you should be thankful. Because a lot of people saying that you waiting for Usyk to retire before you move up. I hear some of that shit because people say that you a heavyweight masquerading down there. You bullshit. You a big motherfucker. I understand David too, but I understand that you know what I'm saying, you're not a little dude. And you hit like a heavyweight. A lot of people think that you should be a heavyweight. You can make the heavyweight division a lot better than it already is. See, I don't doubt your talent, but I just think that Wait your turn. You already been waiting. David said he got no problem fighting you. Like what? Like you think David gonna duck you for some reason? If he came to that division, you obviously there. You think he's gonna try to get around fighting you? Who the fuck in that division could possibly beat you? I was trying to figure out why you wasn't undisputed when I looked at the champions up there. I was like, why the fuck is he undisputed already? Be truly honest with you. Pimpin', what's good?
Oh man, trying to stay out of harm's way.
That's
What
all.
good with you?
Hey man, just up there, I was talking about I wish Clarissa wasn't beefing with Jake Paul. That way this MVP ESPN deal would be crazy massive. Like everybody would be talking about it instead of it just being a little splash. If he had the quote with him, you know what I'm saying? But she got her good, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, if he can do this with the women, I think we need to start seeing, like, all this Turk and Dana White, Zuffa and all. We need to start be looking at this homegrown white boy from Ohio, Jake Paul, man.
Well, Jake Paul gonna give us some opportunities, but a lot of people ain't pushing that women's boxing. So
I don't care. That boy broke his face for this deal he just got.
yeah, dang.
He willing to do anything for the fight, bro. He broke his face for this deal.
I ain't break his fight. I ain't break his face.
He put it in front of Anthony Joshua's fist.
I know it.
But if you a company and you like, yo, he telling you when it comes to this boxing shit, I'm all in. And you see a motherfucker go in there with not no pushover, not no old motherfucker. You went in there with the motherfucker. This motherfucker was unified 3-belt heavy, 2-time heavyweight champion of the fucking world. Solid.
Yeah.
6'6", 250 easy on a good day too. And so I'm gonna give you a weight clause of 245. So you're gonna put him in the best shape of his fucking life. And then step in front of a punch. Are you fucking serious? If I'm a motherfucker with some money and he telling me, I already see the formula he got. I see, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna front you the pack. Bring it back.
He just saying shit. I'm more than a content creator. I really want to box.
I'm really like this. And he got bro. Look at this shit, Bills. Look at this shit, Bills. Look at this shit, bro. He got all the bitches except Clarissa. But like, name another chick he ain't got.
Right. So I mean, he got them all, but he might need the GOAT, but he trying to breed another GOAT.
I think the GOAT might need him.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying when it comes to it. I was like, well, I ain't saying need, but I just think it would have been like
a great partnership. Like,
yes, bro. Instead of you after the debacle that you just had with the fight you just had.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, what you think that damn being with MVP, cause you had the motherfucker from Zeus saying like come on.
I ain't shit, but and it's people that jumped in the way first, try to get to her before he did. So she probably would have went, but I mean, all he got to do is holler at Papoose.
That shit ain't happening with ESPN. Is what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, but he should have hollered at Papoose.
No,
he got an ear right now.
No, that's not what the fuck should have. What should have happened is that none of that shit should have happened and everything should have been good.
do. They say you can't be a beauty and a beast.
They say I'm too much of a diva to put up a fight.
They say I can't be fierce.
They think I'm sweet. They're gonna find out.
They say I'm too busy to be a world champion.
The best boxers on the planet. Championship fights, non-stop action.
Right.
Single fight. Representing 14 countries. 14 reigning world champions, all ready to defend their titles.
Damn.
And prove who is truly the most elite boxer on earth.
My little girl don't need to see that shit. No, we playing basketball, baby.
Bro.
My little girl already be right there punching on shit. No, we playing basketball, baby.
He got all the names. Look, he got all the names, right? I'm not going to. He got all the names. Outside of what he got all the names, bro. The new, he got past, present, and future. He got all the names. He got all the fucking names.
I mean, he gonna help them make some money, man, because they ain't been making no money like that.
They been making money since they been with him.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna help the rest of them make that money. Like them women bosses ain't been making that money like that. I don't understand why, but
they definitely about to get paid now because you got a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at CJ show. Look at his chauvinistic ass motherfucker. Anyway, what's good, Mick? Mello, close your door.
What's up? It's quite an interesting deal. What's the kind of cost for ESPN over in the States?
Huh?
What's the cost to subscribe or something? Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, Mick. They lost a lot of subscribers when boxing left because they had a deal where you could get Hulu, Disney, and ESPN, and it was like 15, 16, you know what I'm saying?
ESPN Plus. It wasn't like regular.
ESPN Plus, right? And that's where you could watch all the boxing over there and the UFC. When the boxing left, I know not just me, but a lot of people was like, the same shit that's on Disney Plus end up being on YouTube for the kids anyway. And Hulu has started to get ass with the damn shows they had on. So
yeah, but
would this make you sign back up?
Yeah.
Well, the thing we pay for is damn the internet.
Yeah.
As long as we got the internet, yeah, we good. Because I don't have no cable.
Is anything else out of the internet? Because if you want good internet, you paying $1.
Yes.
So anything outside of that, with the free Tubi and Pluto and all that other shit, anything outside of that is a damn luxury. So if I want to watch fights and I'm like that Hulu, like just because I get ESPN Plus and I can watch all the fights, yes, I will. I definitely will get it.
Right, okay. Because we've got the same kind of deal here with Sky. But Sky's no cheap, so basically that would still come through cable box really. So you'd have to sign up to that for the box, whatever it is, plus line, and say it's maybe £30. Then probably for Sky Sports as a package, probably another £30 odd. So like Sky Sports is expensive. So for people going to be watching fights at maybe 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I can't see loads of it happening out here where people are going to sign up on the back of this, but where they may succeed is if Jake Paul's on a card or something like that.
Man, I pay $13 a month for my little thing, and I'm good.
Yeah, see, like if you know like a certain is
It got everything. I ain't missed a Bills game in 10 years. So
yeah. Over here, there's a vast amount of that as well. Yeah. In fact, probably everybody I know, even to watch normal stuff, films, movies, anything. Like loads of people here wouldn't have normal TV. Well, wouldn't have like we'd have Sky or Virgin or whatever. That they would just have a Fire Stick.
It costs too much, man, because now it just ain't on normal TV. You gotta have this app. You gotta have this app. You gotta have this app. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It get crazy. Like you need Peacock, Prime, Paramount.
Well, that's how they broke it down. So you will end up paying for cable anyway.
YouTube,
it's like
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you want to watch certain games, you gotta have
Yeah.
all these damn apps, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Get the Fire Stick.
That's why I was saying,
yeah,
like Clarissa needs. Like that shit would have been dope if she would have been on this right here, because you fucking like you like partner with like Zeus and OnlyFans and shit like that. Like that ain't the look, baby.
She knows his own though. She knows saying a deal with his own, Clarissa.
No.
She was on his own here when she just last fought there.
They probably put it on, but she like got some independent shit.
Well, you know that you know that Zeus shit be like got control of her likeness. So you know they doing a little a little reality show with her and him. Her and Papoose, ain't they doing like a reality show? So I think that contract got her likeness. So she probably whatever she do, she gotta get him some money.
See my face, bitch?
I know.
See my motherfucking face, bro. Why would you do that?
Yeah, but I mean,
why would you do that? Your pride, your ego is like, I don't even think she took a fucking meeting with Jake Paul, bro.
I don't think she took a look at what she signed.
No, she did, bro. That's big money, like by herself. But
hey,
who do you have to beat up in your divisions?
Nobody.
She's got nobody anyway. I don't think there's even anybody that would be within that either.
She gonna have to get on Ozempic or some shit. So so she can go down, goddamn. Cause it's like up there, you in the clouds by yourself anyway.
Smallest she can go down to and be healthy is 68. Going to 160, she gonna be pushing it, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Then when you do that, there's other things that come with that. Like, if let's say you go to 60, motherfucker gonna be like, well, you could have went to 54. Like, oh no, now y'all want the bitch to die.
Yeah, they gonna try. They gonna try now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really think like you ain't got much longer. Like, it's not that Layla Ali retired because anything else. There was nobody else left to keep beating up the same motherfuckers.
Yeah, she's even had a go at MMA as well, isn't she? And
I mean
things like that.
If you're gonna go over there, then like you're gonna be prepared to take some losses.
Like there isn't even weight classes for her there. Women stop at like 145 now.
And she's a big bitch. She can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
goddamn put in a guillotine over
there. Michaela May, and that's her done, I think.
Nah, like I mean, in a minute, you know, get your money. But just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think if she would have been with Jake Paul on this deal, that $8 million that she signed with them, that shit would have looked like 18, 20.
That shit would have doubled at least.
You know, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you ain't got to like Jake Paul and all that other shit.
It could have just been per fight, and she would have got a good little amount of money, man.
But like, because like I remember, like after the shit, I'm looking at one of them fat bitches from the baddie shit. I'm like the Biggie bitch. Like, bitch, she'll beat the fucking shit out of you. You talking shit from your hotel room, way like you ain't gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. It ain't the look that you trying to present. If you trying to present what you saying, and then let's not forget when Layla cooked her, because Layla ain't been on YouTube since she cooked her. When Layla cooked her and brung up the clip where she said she wanted those brand deals and all that shit, right? And it's you know what I mean? Brand deals you just missed with this.
Right, but you know,
no, ain't no right but Bills. You
got to watch the team you're around, man. Sometimes you gotta watch the team you're around, man.
Worldwide leader in sports. It's called ESPN W.
Well, they dropped the ball.
So
those deals you was looking for, they about to hand them over to motherfucking Alicia and
oh yeah, them commercials and everything coming. It's over.
So like Mo, that I speak to on Marco's channel, he went to the last Clarissa fight. He says it's like completely sold out, packed, and like there's for me there isn't really the people in women's boxing that can do that are probably Amanda, Katie Taylor, probably just Clarissa, and that's probably about it when we're talking big arenas or even an arena. And even at that, you're
what I'm saying, Jake Paul got Amanda.
I know, but Amanda's got one left though. She can't be she must be pushing the base end to 35, 36, 37.
Hey, they'll fight till they damn 45. I mean, try to get that hit.
She was looking bad in her last fight though. Mick, hey, he already got a fucking date. He already got a fucking date for a title fight.
He got several dates, man. They already got that shit mapped out, man.
What I'm talking about, like May 30th, May 30th, he got Holly Holm versus what's her name?
What's that on a Sunday?
Yeah, he got.
That's Saturday.
He got Han versus Holm, 2, and like he already got dates.
Yeah, they got it.
They had already dates, so didn't they?
But I'm saying he already got it. Now you got the fucking platform. Like why do you think Bob was so comfortable for so long, knowing that he had like I'm going to be able to put this fucking fight
on? Where is that fight about?
El Paso.
El Paso, Texas.
And what kind of size of arena? Like for them, like Holly Holm, well, she's from Albuquerque kind of area, isn't she? So, or well, that's where she like to hang about.
No, that much. They're gonna have a pretty good venue for that one, for them two, most definitely.
My thing be them damn undercards though, man. Like that's like bringing more money for other fighters that just want to get some work. You know what I'm saying too? Like these women having main events, but if you ain't been fighting, you can get on them undercards and just grind it out. You get about 3-4 fights in a year.
Bro, he said he got 14 championship fights he gonna put on.
Yeah.
14.
And I guarantee they're gonna create a belt too, YT.
I don't think he need create no belt because he's already locked in with the sanctioning body.
No, I don't think they're gonna create a belt.
Nah, I don't think he'll create a belt. Like they need the sanctioning bodies at this kind of point. The fact that
since you want to
always need that.
Look what y'all Opetaia going through with him about the Zuffa belt. Look what IBF is saying. Motherfucker, we don't care about that Zuffa belt. You better fulfill your obligation on this IBF goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
They're gonna strip him.
Yeah. Oh, they were waiting. They were waiting on that. Oh, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. Oh, you want to go over there?
Like the first like terms and conditions are like you have to market the belt. You've got to have the belt and all the posters, take it away, yeah. Like, let the IBF, even if the IBF have their judges and physicians and everything like that, and they've got to be there like a week before and like second day weigh-ins and like maybe see if they were fighting at a venue. I could see Dana maybe doing it, but well, like, Dana's not letting them into his warehouse to take over. That's certainly not going to happen.
Well, I mean,
What I'm saying is, like, what's crazy is that how the fuck, like, if you drop that belt, why the fuck would David fight you?
He's been lured into
he might not be trying to fight him.
No, I think
he
his
might be
manager,
wanting to drop the belt.
his manager was kind of put in a situation where it was believed that he could have fought for both. And we all know what they'd done with the WBO belts when they were in the 90s. Anybody won one of them, they just stripped you. And that was kind of for the same thing. So,
Yeah, we gonna see.
oh, they're
We're
going
gonna
to
see
do the
how
same to
this.
Bro, if he
They're going
drops
to
that
do
belt,
Usyk as well.
if he drops that belt, right, and let's say David beats Zerto, he drops that belt, what incentive do I have to fight you? You don't
The
have
ring belt. The ring belt would be the only incentive, really. Or Turkey puts up a bag of money. That's the only.
That's the same night. No, that's this month. What was that? The woman fight was in May or March?
No, I said, man, he fighting on Cinco de Benavides now.
Oh, I was talking about the women fight. So that's I was finna say that's the same day as Pandora them, but
Nah, anyway, Nakatani, same day as that.
Yes, May 30th. What date they got?
No, May 2nd.
No, I'm talking about he was talking about the girls fight.
That
and
was supposed
Pandora
to
them
be
fight at the end of this month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That right. I ain't heard nothing about the card. I ain't heard nothing about nothing on that. I mean, I think Keith Thurman gonna pull it out.
Oh, you taking a reach there, but I mean,
the stars lining up, man. I mean, Pandora act like he was hurt and he ain't want to do this, and then it's like now you got to fight. Hopefully the fight happen, and he gonna fuck around and slip and get caught by a lucky punch one time, and then and then he gonna call out Spence. Watch what I tell you.
He gonna get caught one time by it's been a long time.
Yeah, yes sir.
I like that one. I like that.
Okay, all right. Let's say I believe, right? Because Earl Spence is supposedly fighting Tim Tszyu, right? That's the rumor. Earl also saying he still ain't gonna fight Keith. He ain't giving Keith the time of fucking day.
But shit, Earl need to be worrying about Tim Tszyu because Tim Tszyu fighting to get his rematch back.
I think Tim Tszyu was punch drunk, and I think Earl is finally healthy. And if they fight, Earl gonna beat the shit out of him. That's just me.
I think Earl gonna beat the shit out of him too, and then we're gonna have the internet gonna blow up. He back, big fish shirts and everything.
Do you know what? I actually went back and watched that Crawford fight, and man, he takes a hell of a beating.
No, but yeah, he kept getting up though, so I don't see nobody else beating his ass like that.
But that was like vicious for Crawford. That was like what he done to Benavides. He was trying to hurt him.
Hey, remember I had that show about blacks and Mexicans?
Yes, bro.
Hey, Vodka. What? Come here. Oh, shit, man. Come on, man. Come here. What are you? Me? Yeah.
Like ethnicity?
Yep.
Spanish, Indian?
Which Spanish?
Mexican.
Mexican Indian? He tried like him on the thing, right? See what? So
wow, bro.
So people like when I be having conversations, bro, I already know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just let that's why I like Nick. When I be like, I just let other people talk. I let them talk because they don't fucking know. They do their research.
Oh, 100, bro. like
they do their research.
It could have maybe said he identified as a green bin or something, or as a man, or like you see all that now. What do you identify as? I'm a wheelie bin and shit like that. But nobody's gonna believe them. It's crazy, but aye.
It's really you should do your research before you just say shit. But anyway, let me get back to boxing.
100, bro.
Hey, I'll be back, man.
Okay. I wanted to ask, how do you feel about this Devin Rowley?
They went off quiet again, didn't they? They've been quiet for a few days, and like they were talking about May 30th. So I was looking the day. That would be the 5th pay-per-view that month.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Try to put on 2 pay-per-views in 1 month.
But that would be the 5th overall for you, because you'd have Nakatani anyway, Wardley and Dubois in front of that as well. Verhoeven, Usyk.
Yep.
I can't see Turkey putting another 3rd ring card on in the same month where to pay for that. No, that's who's going to really have to pay for it, to pay Devin the money he wants. And
yep. And now when I was talking to somebody else, I was talking on another platform, and people were like, they ain't gonna give Dev this, they ain't gonna give Dev that. I was like, all right, you saying that, but you ain't the one that's running this company that need to get this damn shit put on.
I don't know how Turkey lets them go and fight, and then Disney have them on the zone. Like I can't. Like he even made what's his name come over there at Fort Ryan Garcia?
Barrios. Oh,
Barrios.
Yeah, Barrios.
Barrios come here.
Barrios just moved to 54 too.
Yeah, like can he? I just
shout out to
see
Ohio Runs Boxing. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. He said, "Don't be surprised if Barrios don't get off that belt and go to 54."
Yeah, Barrios should retire.
Told me that shit last year. I'll be real with you. He said, as soon as he get off that damn belt, he's going to 54. Don't be surprised.
Man, he's gone up into Killer's Row.
I do feel like a lot of these guys in boxing been fucking they damn, I ain't say fucking it, but like doing certain things to their body just because, you know, to be in that weight class and because of the money. Because you got when you go to another weight class and you don't got no belt, you don't got no name, you got to start. You literally start all over.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's people will keep sucking down to the smallest weight as they can, and then look to go through them to get as big as advantage as possible. But everybody else is kind of doing it as well. That's kind of why I respect guys like Lomachenko and Rigondeaux and guys like that more.
A lot of people don't want to say it, but I respect Floyd because he fought within where his walking around weight is. He's not like real talk. Like Bud can walk around at 175. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So like Floyd never like every time you seen him, like everybody said, like this motherfucker don't get no bigger than 160. That's when he got old and started. Like Floyd was always around fighting shape.
Yeah, he wasn't somebody that was cutting a huge amount of weight, or like somebody like, it sounds crazy, but somebody like Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton had to cut weight because all he done was drink beer between fights. So like he used to have to cut a crazy amount of weight. And
well, you can tell, like when these guys got old and you look at him, you was like, oh shit, you a big motherfucker.
Oh, he used to go. So like he used to
And
do that between fights, eh? Like he
and
used to.
he loved his pub. He loved his pub. Like he loved drinking at the pub. Like I already know. Like if you got a pub and it's your shit and you always there, come on, man. Come on, Ricky.
Oh, crazy! Like he would do that between like world title fights, and he would go. Do you know? Like, do you know the story I would say about him was that we would go anybody from like UK kind of who goes to maybe Tenerife or Benidorm for summer holidays and things like that. And when that guy died, like people that weren't into boxing, they all had footies with Ricky Hatton. He'd be sat in a pub in Lanzarote or Tenerife and folk would have been at him all day for footies and shit like that. And everybody would get one. He wouldn't bother. But he was a beast. He was a beast between fights. But man, he used to like blowing away up and then like that must have done some damage to his body.
So this weekend, what happens on Sunday with Opetaia has this fight?
Oh, hopefully it doesn't kill him. Hopefully Brandon Glanton gets to a hospital or an ambulance is on standby because this is going to be so bad. And it's another average card with Opetaia gonna fucking knock fucking somebody's head in 5 rounds. Like this is the same kind of card as what he had done in Australia 2 or 3 months ago that nobody even watched. So I'll watch it. I'll be quite happy to watch boxing as we always do, but like Opetaia is going to murder Glanton.
Okay, so after that, what is he like? Is he stripped? Like, and if you're stripped and you represent the Zuffa belt and you're trying to build that, like,
I think they'll strip him in the morning because he'll not make second day weigh in, eh?
So why the fuck would David Benavidez fight you if he trying to be he trying to go like I'm fighting you for what?
I think he's like obviously he's been promised he promised that he can fight for these belts and he would fight outside the Zuffa banner, and when pushes came to shove, like he's been getting an option. He can fight for one or the other. And if Zuffa were being fair with him, they'd have just let him fight for the IBF, but they're not going to let him do that. He's probably been a pawn where they're going to say, this guy's the best cruiserweight in the world, and they've taken the belts off him. So now the Zuffa belt and the ring belt is what they say, but like he should already be stripped of his ring belt because he's never faced a top 5 opposition in the last 2 years. So
that fucking ring belt don't mean shit when you go for undisputed. That don't count. It don't fucking count. So what incentive do I have fighting you if you don't have the belt, motherfuckers? And this is supposed to be your division, and you jumping over here to start some new shit when you need to do that after you fight me.
I think the only way it happens if Turkey gives him a big bag of money, and I think David only fights him with a big bag of money as well.
Like, I'm just going through the fights that's coming up, and it's like really there's gonna be a few fights that's gonna mean something. Like this Jaws Dickin fights really means something at 130 because he got elevated. So it's time to see if he's
Kakachi will beat the shit out of him.
See, there you go, man. That's what I was talking about. See what I'm saying? It's time to see if he's really like that because he got elevated or are you just a placeholder?
So like Dickens, in fairness to Dickens, is like he's been a pro for like maybe 20 years. And he's aimed promoter.
You're not the first person to tell me that Giles is gonna get the damn shit beat out of him.
Oh, totally, man.
You the person that told me that was from over here. So you're not the first one to tell me that.
Like Dickens at his best was maybe like a 118, 122 fighter. And like, man, Rigondeaux broke his jaw. He's been beat the shit out of loads of times, man. And he became his own promoter, his own manager, and he like fought on like one of the amateur cards that they have, like the IABA ones or whatever. That they have the convention that he fought on one of them and won a regular belt, and was supposed to defend it on that Inouye card. And the guy Satsumi got injured. So then he got elevated. And now we've got Kakachi, who's 5'10", going to a true 130 pounder, going to fight a 122 pounder, and 5'5" Jazza Dickens, who's nearly 40. Oh, this will be a beating.
Yeah, that do sound like an ass whooping, and definitely if he ain't even built for that. So he's just a placeholder.
Oh, in fairness, he could have probably been a world champion at some point. But 130, nah. Like, he's probably a placeholder, as you say. But Kakachi will beat him, and then he'll fight Lee Wood, a rematch.
So how do you feel about since we in that same about O'Shaquie Foster and Raymond Ford?
So this will be quite funny that Jazza Dickens, the placeholder, is going to defend his belt before O'Shaquie, and O'Shaquie won the belt in 2024. So I like O'Shaquie, but he makes a lot of noise for somebody that's never defended his belt since he won it.
Well, he gets a bad rap over here. I'm gonna be real with you. He get a bad rap over here because extracurricular activities and shit like that. So it's before they look at him and want to be like get behind him, they got to know that he that part of his life is done. You know, because Shaq got locked up for hustling, selling drugs and shit.
So like I didn't know that part about him. Like,
so you know the way they brand, you know, the same way they brand y'all, the way they brand us, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, are you serious? Are you real about it?
He looked really good against what's his name, Fulton. Like I thought he could have knocked Fulton out at any kind of point.
I don't think they thought he was gonna beat Stephen Fulton 11-1.
No, I wouldn't have thought so either.
So when that happened, it was like, because we look at this division, right? You got Navarrete got 2 belts, then it's O'Shaquie, and it's Jazza Dickens.
Yeah, man, I was just having a look at Jazza Dickens' record there. He beat Lee Wood at featherweight, but the guys he goes to Rigondeaux like broke his jaw around. Kid Galahad beat him a couple of times. Like, they're all small fighters. Kakachi should beat him up. Navarrete's going to have to fight Suarez, isn't he? Because he paid him step aside money for their rematch.
I mean, so now we get to a point to where is O'Shaquie gonna stay at 30 or go to 35? Because if all these fights is regulated somewhere, like, what are we doing?
Well, is it going to fight any Ford, or is it just Ray Ford wants to fight and O'Shaquie's giving him the Shakur kind of talk, well, earn it kind of thing?
Because, you know, literally his last fight was at 135 because Cool Boy didn't make weight, but since he didn't keep the interim, Jadar Herrera's the interim now, and now all of a sudden Zepeda versus Roach, whoever wins that is the WBC champ. Like, I feel like Shot kind of got shorted a little bit. Like, that's why I feel like when people be like, why are you waiting and holding on? Because you don't know, because Shot just missed out on opportunity.
Well, you know why he ended up fighting for that belt, because obviously he's a top rank fighter, and that fight had been cancelled 2 or 3 times.
But it was WBC. It was a WBC fight.
Yeah. So if that fight had went ahead with Fulton missing weight, and Fulton had won that fight, O'Shaquie would have lost his belt at 130. So they removed the 130 belt and put the 135 up, so the fight would go ahead. two of them were always going to drop the belt. The none of them were going to keep it. The PBC went to them and asked the WBC if they would dare put the interim up just to save the fight, because another fight had got cancelled on the card as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And that fight had been cancelled 2 or 3 times already, so that's why they done it. They didn't even take a sanctioning fee, and both of them gave up their belt. One gave up 126 and O'Shaki gave up the interim. But he could have kept that and give his 130 up, but they were always going to give that up.
But what I'm saying is that if he really wanted to, he could have paid the sanctioning fee, kept the WBC interim at 35 and still been champ at 30.
Nah, he had to give up one.
No.
They wouldn't let him. They says that he had 15 days to make a decision. Whatever one won. So you can't be an interim and a champ at the same time.
Now, see, that's not cool because because then you got options, because it's seeming like he should have kept it at 35 because you're missing out on, at minimum, Herrera, Zepeda, Roach Jr. And Lamont Roach. You're missing out on that minimum where you're looking at, you got to put together a Raymond Ford fight because there's going to be no unification for you at 30 for the longest time.
So I think he made the right decision at the time. Where they fucked up was they let Dickens book that fight with Kakachi. Like, Top Rank could have made Dickens a decent offer to get him there. And then they would have had, then it would have been an undisputed fight at the moment after that. So I think he made the right decision because, like, if he kept the 135 belt interim, Shakur was going to go back there. He didn't go back because he fucked up on a sanctioning fee. And if they did, like, at that point, it's like 85. I'm sure the split's 85-15. Like, O'Shaki would get.
Well, all I'm saying is, I think O'Shaki has a big enough name to where they wouldn't have interned him at 35. If Shakur would have done what he did and he was still intern, I think they'd have made him champion.
Oh yeah. So you're waiting on Shakur to do that, and you didn't expect Shakur. Well, we didn't expect Shakur to fuck up like that. And
it's all a waiting game. So I mean, we speculate anything, but it's all a waiting game.
Because he's talking about going back down now, Shakur again. I watched an interview with him the day with Joe Rogan, and he's like, I can still make 35.
The only way he goes to 35 is somebody beat the shit out of him. He's not going 35. Nobody that feels that the trajectory that he's growing in, nobody feels like I'm gonna go back down to 35. No, you're gonna go up. He said he got one more weight class in him to go up. It is 47.
Yeah.
And you acting like we don't know that. Like, motherfucker, you should be at 47 any fucking way. You was the biggest 126 pounds I ever seen before in my fucking life, ever.
So he's staying at 140. What he said in that interview was he would like to go to 147, but it's a couple of years away, and he'd like to work up to there. But he says he could go back to 35. He weighed in at 137. He said he could go back to 35. Can he get a fight at 40? But 35 started to beat up.
I think he's full of shit, Nick. I'm I love him to death, but like, you full of shit, homie.
Like he's saying that. So what he's saying is he was a lineal champion at 40. He's a lineal champion at 30. He could fight Opetaia and become the lineal champ at 35.
But Opetaia wants to fight him at 40. Opetaia wants to move up to 40.
Mm-hmm.
So you know where we at with it? Like, it's like, where you gonna go?
Yeah, it's all friendly at 140, isn't it? You've got Hitchens, who's his mate. Puello and Smith are fighting each other. He actually said that he travelled with Dalton Smith to the Youth World Championships together and shit like that as well. So
we don't know how long. We don't know how long Africa is gonna be able to hold on to this 140-pound belt before it's up for grabs.
He's I do not like that guy. I just think that he's a good fighter, but he's another call everybody do it and fight nobody.
No, if I'm not mistaken, Dalton Smith already been ordered him and Albert Pulio been ordered to fight.
Yeah. He always knew that was going to happen. That was part of that. That was a crazy situation where Smith was a mandatory for Puello. Puello fought Matias because Matias had jumped in front of him. Matias had to fight Smith mandatory, and then Puello was due a rematch, so Smith's got to now fight the rematch. Puello has to fight Puello for Matias. So if it gets that out of the way, then man, I don't know where he goes next. Possibly they might make an Adam Azim fight, but that would be a bad move for Dalton Smith, in my opinion. I think they would maybe try and unify maybe Hitchens if he's still there.
So again, with all that we saying back with Shakur, who the fuck do you fight?
That's why I think he's going to go back.
The 35, who the fuck do you fight?
Opetaia.
Opetaia wants to fight you at 40.
I know, but if Shakur's got to go to 35, he bringing the money, I'm sure Opetaia would stay there for one more fight.
Well, because it's for his belt, but Opetaia is willing to give up the belt. He just wants Shakur. Because even though people want to kill Andy Cruz now, before Andy Cruz had all this name and all this luster and all this caliber, but Cheese made him look like, you know what I'm saying, a regular motherfucker. Now everybody want to act like he not like that. But Cheese already been saying he want to move to 40. And out of the champions up here, outside of Gary Russell Jr., Shakur Stevenson is the only one that's free with nobody to fight. Because Ryan's done all that 144 shit. Ryan's done until after July.
Look, I wish. There's no way he can go. I think he's going to go back to 35. There is nobody to fight at 40. Well, there is people to fight, but he just doesn't want to fight them.
I don't think he can make 35 no more, Mick. I'll be truthfully honest with you. I don't think he can make 35 no more. I'll be truthfully honest with you.
We said in that interview that was on Joe Rogan today that he can make 35 easy.
Okay, you know what? What if Tank say, sure, I'll fight you, Shakur, but there's a 10-pound rehydration clause? Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of what was mentioned, that Shakur said it was bad to put that rehydration clause on Ryan because Ryan came all the way down. And then
he want a rehydration clause on anybody. He want one on Ryan. He want one on Devin. He want one on Conor Ben. What if somebody want a rehydration clause on his ass?
So what he said today was he's happy to move when he wants to move to 147, and he'd fight them. If Ryan wants to come to 140, there'll be no rehydration clause. I say rehydration clauses aren't good. But if they wanted him to go now to 147, where he's not prepared his body and bulked up, he says he'd probably ask for the rehydration clause at that point.
But why would you? But would you be? Well, I'm just saying, would he be cool with having a rehydration clause to fight Tank for that big money. The same way he want rehydration clauses against Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney. And anybody else over them that's at 147. But then he turn around and say skills pay the bills.
Yeah, if he, and he didn't actually ask him that as such, but he did say that it was bad that he put one on the iron. He would rather go without right hydration clauses and work his way to 147, but he didn't get that kind of time. So
I'm just saying that he contradicts himself.
like, we shouldn't. If Tank's a 140 champ, then we shouldn't need rehydration clauses, should we?
No, he should stay at motherfucking 140 and get the smoke that's at 140.
Who's the smoke gets there though?
You got Africa not gonna be there too much longer. He got to move up. So they go to IBF belt that you can probably fight for. Gary Russell Jr. I feel like you can beat him. And then after Dalton Smith versus Julio, that's all you. You take care of what Teofimo didn't even try to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you cook for a minute because this shit gonna cut out, and then I'm gonna jump back in. But go ahead.
I would like to see him fight Dalton Smith. I'd like him to fight Gary Russell. I didn't think Gary Russell's any good at all. I've like for somebody that's been talked about so much.
Now break down him and the Dalton Smith fight, because I feel like that's a bigger fight than people even think. Because
so Dalton Smith he showed me something that he hadn't shown against Matthias, where he wasn't just a back foot fighter, where he can move well. He's got the Olympic kind of style. He can move like Bivol in and out, but he can also circle. But his jab is on point. Like, he showed that he was a good puncher, a power puncher that I never thought he was. I don't know if that was Matthias's chin or it was just Dalton Smith was just accurate, and Matthias is just never had the preparation what he should have. Now we all seen the shit that Matthias had went through. The Puerto Ricans were too busy running about wanting passed on these Austrian tests and all these kind of things, and everything was negative. Every single question that went to every interview that went to Subriel Matthias was negative. It was obviously about failed tests. It was also about his past with failed tests, which didn't help. Now, Subriel Matthias was fighting in New York in January, which was crazy. But they had to get the fight done because it'd been cancelled 3 or 4 times when Matthias pulled out. It was supposed to be in November, December again, and then surprisingly January was fully cards. So that was the only date they had. They won the purse bid and they wanted to fight. So I'm surprised Dalton Smith won.
Me too, because he did some shit that I didn't think his game plan was to outman Matias. I didn't think that was his game plan. I'm gonna be real with you, man.
I didn't think he could either.
I respect the fuck out of it. He outman Matias.
See, I think he was in trouble at the end of the 4th. Matias catches him a couple of good ones, and like Dalton Smith's rocked, and the bell kind of saves him. It goes back to his corner, and I'm like, oh, he's got maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds in him. And then I was like watching it on Round One's channel, and they had like a live feed, and you just seen them all go quiet, and I was like, oh, they've all been quiet, and they go, Matias is down. I went, holy fuck. And man, I was so happy for Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith's been kind of moved well, and I didn't think he could go there and win, but I done a top 10 like British world titles 1 away, and Dalton Smith made number 8. probably the 8th best win in my lifetime away to win a world title. Adam Azim will get him though. Adam Azim will get him.
Tony, what's good? Tony, what's good? What'd you pimp?
What up, Tony?
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Hey man, we know just a little barbershop talk, you know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't really much doing unless you're doing your own thing.
Yeah, I just hopped on to say I've been saying it for a very long time, and with every fight, it just proves what I've been saying for a long time to be true. Matias is trash.
All right, so get your insight. You got not go ahead. No interruption. Go ahead.
I mean, he's trash. I've been saying he was trash. I picked Poirot to beat his ass, and he did. Like, I've been saying he's trash before he lost. Well, actually, he had lost way back against a bum, which is all you really need to know. But, you know, people got so hyped up on, well, I ain't going to say that because it'd be disrespectful, so I'm going to leave that to myself. But at the end of the day, the dude sucks. He's got no ability to adapt, and I've been saying it too. Matias is trash, and so is David Morrell. They're no different. They're the same. Morrell is just another big fight away from getting exposed, just like Matias. They're both hyped up, no good fighters. So that's just, it is what it is. They're very low skilled, very low hanging fruit. I don't know what else y'all been talking about, but that's how I feel about them.
See, so what I'd say on that is, I've months before Background fought Josh Kelly, I told people Background was no boogeyman. Nobody wanted to put money into him. Nobody wanted to do that. But this was different. People didn't want to fight Subriel Matias. Nobody wanted to fight him. It was always mandatories like Paro, Smith.
Stop. That's a lie. I don't even like cutting people off because I hate when people talk over me, but that's a fucking lie. There's only one dude in all of boxing that ducked him, and that's Hitchens. Hitchens the only one that didn't want to fight him. Everybody else was calling out his name while he was an alleged boogeyman, but Hitchens ducks everybody. Hitchens just ducked his last fight talking about, I got a stomach ache. Like, man, fuck that dude. He make New York look bad. On all of New York, we are moving him to New Jersey, and we're gonna claim Shakur.
So, what kind of trash does that make Gary Antoine then? Because he got beat up by Puel, and Matias beat him.
Wait, Antoine is trash. Antoine lost his last fight. Hiroka was robbed, and this dude ain't fought in damn near 2 years. Got off a plane 12 hours before the fight and with short notice coming into the fight, and still beat his ass. Like, Antoine, nah, man, come on. When your brother's slapping you in the face, you know you losing a fight.
So then that we used Teofimo was the other champion, and he didn't fight anybody until Shakur. So
That's not true. He beat Josh Taylor.
Man, Josh Taylor shot to shit.
It don't matter. Josh Taylor had the titles. Even though I believe Jack Catterall beat him and got robbed of undisputed, at the end of the day, Josh Taylor had the titles.
It did. No, but I agree. So what did Teo do with that title?
Well, I mean, he didn't unify or anything, but he still fought top contenders. I thought Sando Martin beat him too, but he got the win with that. So he fought top level competition. The thing about it is he beat Barbosa. Barbosa was undefeated. Barbosa had been chasing him for years. So, I mean, he had some shitty wins like the Steve Claggets where he struggled. He beat Jermaine Ortiz. That's a decent win, even though some people thought he lost that one as well. I never thought Teo was good. Like, I don't believe he beat Lomo. I thought that fight was a draw, but I'm not mad with him winning.
Stop, Tony. You didn't think he was elite.
Well, when I say good, you have to understand that when I say good, I mean elite.
That's like, I just want to clarify that to anybody who's listening. You know what I'm saying?
But
you don't think he's elite.
Good is top tier. Like, I don't give out participation trophies, and because you do something, I say you're good. No, good is a level, and Teo is a little better than mediocre.
So what you got him a tweener? He's a tweener?
He's like fringe. He's on the outskirts of being good. He can see the city of good, but he just ain't got the gas to get there.
That's fucked up, Tom. You keep cooking.
But it's like you can see the difference. Like Shakur did what I thought. I said it was gonna be Shakur's easiest fight of his life, and it was. Loma, you already saw, even though he got the win against Loma was playing with him for 6 rounds, but you saw the minute Loma let his hands go, he could not miss. From 7 to 11, he dominated that dude with ease. The only reason why he lost that fight is because he didn't do nothing. He was showboating. He was joking around about making T.O. miss early, but you don't win fights joking around. You got to let your hands go. So he lost that by default. But then you got Kambosos. Now, I don't think Kambosos is a bad fighter. I don't think he's a good fighter, but I don't think he's bad. Because the only losses Kambosos has is against the upper echelon. Like, he's never lost no lesser than opponent. He's only lost to Devin, Loma, Hitchens. Those are all great fighters. Well, I shouldn't say great. Hitchens is, a great duck, but he's a good fighter. Hitchens is actually a good fighter. He too scared to fight. That's the problem. He a pit bull with a Pomeranian mentality. Like, it just he don't know what he is.
Nigga, I got a Rottweiler mix with that. I don't even know why the hell you just said that.
You like the fuck.
I got a Rottweiler. Word of mother. And it's annoying as fuck. Word of mother.
Like, really, it's like
I straight up feel like Hitchens is a pit bull with a Pomeranian mentality. Like, he a killer, but he's soft and fluffy on the inside. Like, he too scary. Like, this dude done called out everybody and show up for nobody. It don't make no sense.
Who you talking about, Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, called out Devin. Devin accepted. He ducked that. Called out Shakur. Shakur and him come to an agreement. Oh, we never gonna fight each other. He don't want to fight Lil Kiki.
When it come down to it, like he's the boy that cried wolf, and when you cried wolf the last time and it actually was real, we don't give a fuck if something happened to you.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
When it comes to Africa, yeah, because he.
I don't believe there's anything wrong with him.
I think DAZN maybe pulled him for that card.
I don't think there was anything wrong with that dude. I think that dude just didn't want to get in there with Oscar DeVorte, however the fuck you say his name, the one that Ryan knocked out and did the Ryan roll on him, and he couldn't hit him. That dude. Like, Ryan literally turned his back to that dude, and he couldn't figure out how to hit Ryan. Like, come on, bro. DeVorte isn't even a good fighter.
I know, but something happened that morning. Like, I didn't like Hitchens at all.
You know what happened? The duck came out.
I think DAZN pulled him.
I don't think DAZN pulled anything. I think he fucking saw the water and turned into a mallard and went swimming.
All I can see is that Eddie Hearn tried to put him on the Shakur card and DAZN blocked it. Turkey wanted him on this card, but DAZN have got no working relationship with Keith Connolly once the Conor Benn thing happened. That happened the morning and when Hitchens pulled out, and he's a Keith Connolly fighter.
I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. I don't see it. Like, I got Hitchens up there with a Berlanga, like, embarrassing.
Oh, Heron's got the base. I'm going to Zuffa, he said.
I mean, you gotta understand too, Mick. Like, coming from New York, got different expectations from motherfuckers, especially when you be popping that shit.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing worse. I know, Smokey right there with me. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a New Yorker talk shit and getting knocked out on a video. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a New Yorker talk shit and not show up. Ain't nothing worse than that.
Hey, with the that black dude that was talking shit to somebody from New York, when he got beat up by the white boy, they was like, he from Buffalo. He from upstate.
It was like 2 white dudes. One was real fat and put him on the ground. That what you talking about?
No, it was a black dude. He was somewhere, like, I don't know if he was in the Midwest or wherever, but he was just like,
that's what I'm saying. It was a black dude, like a skinnier black dude talking shit, popping off, and he fought a fat white dude.
And the white boy fucked him up. Like
Fucked
in the
him up.
comments, they were saying he from Buffalo, he from upstate, he from Syracuse.
Nah, don't say that. Don't put it on the cues. That ain't fuck that. Don't put it on the cues.
Bro, they were saying he from upstate. They were saying he not from the island of the borough. They were saying he from upstate New York. They were saying from Albany, all types of shit.
Nah, that man was claiming your way to city.
Nah, fuck that. They was not giving him that shit. I'm from the island, so I was like, yo.
Well,
I know they like, nah, boy, you from Albany.
do you know the other champion for New York who's been doing a lot of talking? Just won a belt. Well, final eliminator's been ordered for his belt. And my boy Nathaniel Collins is going to pack up Laurenti and he's coming for Shoe York. He's going to make Shoe vacate. Because Shoe will not defend his belt. He'll be another Hitchens.
You said Shoo Bruce?
Yeah.
He like Shoo.
What happened with Bruce?
He think that Shoo is gonna bite off more than he can chew at 26.
Yo, ain't no shame in biting off more than you can chew as long as you show up. What is shameful is you look at the food and you run from it because you're scared to eat.
Well, that's what's going to happen because Nathaniel Collins has got his final eliminator next month and they're going to order Shoe versus the winner. And he's no one to fight Nathaniel Collins.
I want to see another Duck who I think is very talented. I want to see Kid Austin get in there with somebody good because I think he gets Shakur. I really believe he gets Shakur a run for his money if he shows up.
He fighting Lucas Body, bro.
I'm just saying, if he actually shows up to the ring and gets Shakur, I think he gets Shakur a run for his money.
I don't really think so, but because I like the fact that like, you know what I'm saying, like all the talking and all the other shit, and then like your dad just make you look so bad, and then you done had like 2 fights where all of a sudden like you injured or you sick, like you got to definitely show and prove on that shit. I'm just being for real. I don't think he like that. I'm gonna be truly honest with you. I don't think he like that. I think the niggas. I just don't. I don't think he like that. And I think his dad is.
I'm gonna tell you this.
But like, I mean, he could prove me wrong.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, Smoke. I said the same thing about Ryan Garcia. I said Ryan Garcia has blatantly ducked Devin Haney on 2 occasions. But if you could tie him to that ring, make him show up on a night, he gonna beat the shit out of Devin every single time. And lo and behold, they finally got him in the ring, and he beat the shit out of Devin. Thing about it is, it's just because, they scary don't mean they can't fight. I really believe Kid Austin is the goods.
Get him to the ring.
Get him to the ring. That's it.
Just get him to the ring. Like, I don't respect like you're not getting to the ring, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Abdullah Mesa. All that shit you talking about, well, all the shit your dad talking about, like that shit. And then in a couple of quick spurts, like we see sparring footage of Abdullah just knocking your ass around the damn ring. Maybe you should shut the fuck up, Dad, and just let your son build his legacy. Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting away from your dad. Like, everybody's praising Brian Norman Jr. for going around the Shields.
You like Abdullah?
Most definitely, I like Abdullah.
See, I think he's a knockout waiting to happen.
Cool. I still like him.
I like Abdullah.
I like Abdullah, bro. I'm gonna tell you,
He's too reckless. He's too reckless. He get caught too much. He's way too reckless.
Look, he's ended up in a position where he's been very unfortunate and fortunate that he fought for a world title, but he wasn't ready for a world title. But that's not his fault. Like he was missing him and Sam Knox were kind of both missing the like step up like fringe world level fighters, like ranked guys, and they're going to miss that experience because He's fighting in Cleveland now against Joe
Yeah.
Cordina,
Yeah.
and Cordina's no Sam Knox. Cordina's a really good boxer, much better than Sam Knox. Really good boxer, Olympian, double world champ, experienced. Aye, look, I think that's a really hard fight for Mason, and it's a really hard title defense for the position that he's been put in. But
The boy
look,
got an appetite for smoke. I think he good. I'm good.
This is where he could grow, though. Yeah,
I'm definitely good with it. The boy say he got an appetite for smoke. I'm good with it. Like my motherfuckers be talking about. I heard somebody say, "Oh, who's the new Terrence Crawford?"
Oh, the new Terence Crawford.
Yeah, when you want to say it, like Abdullah Mason got the appetite for smoke.
Off of beating who? Sam Noakes?
I feel like the way that
bro, look, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know if I'm gonna make Buddy mad, but I'm gonna say this: like, bro, you cannot judge a dude from America how good he is off of being some Euro bum. Like, I'm sorry, like, bro,
call him a Euro bum.
We are, look. There's very few UK fighters that come over here and do well. Okay, there's very few that can beat American fighters. Very few. And the problem is like, what has Sam Noakes ever done? Who's he ever beat to be this big measuring stick? Nobody.
Exactly.
I didn't even know who Sam Noakes was until he showed up to the fight.
And nobody still knows who Abdullah Mason is.
It's not that, like, what I'm saying is like, you have some UK fighters, like you had Anthony Joshua, but the minute he came to America the first time, he got stopped by our freaking fat boy. Our fat boy took out AJ, okay?
Okay.
Now, there's people that I believe could be good. Like, I'm looking at a potential. I don't know. Jermaine Franklin might be a banana peel for him. I don't know.
For who?
But, huh?
For who? Moses.
Yeah, Moses is looking promising, but I don't know.
He's a prospect still, yeah.
But the thing about UK fighters is none of them have chins.
Oh. How did Nigel Benn go through all the Americans for his 10 title defenses?
Well, I mean, what happened with Nigel's son? What did he get popped with?
He's trash. He's trash.
No, I didn't ask you that. I said, what did he get caught with?
Nigel's son.
What did Nigel's son get caught with?
Nothing. He's just a shite fighter.
Nothing. I believe he was eating from the egg salad. Was he not?
Conor been shit.
You realize, like,
Conor been
there's
shit.
always been controversy over Nigel, whether he's been clean or not his entire career, right?
I mean, like, that's the same as like Roy Jones and all the kind of guys as well. James Toney.
I hear what you're saying, but
I mean, you could say like, you could look at Nas packed a few years up. In fact, Nas packed a lot of years up. Kawasaki beat your two best fighters in the last 30 years, probably, in Hopkins
wait a minute. I like Joe Kawasaki, but let's be honest. When he beat Roy, he was way past his better days. When he beat Bernard Hopkins, many people thought Bernard beat him, but because Bernard said, "I'll never lose to a white boy," he didn't get the decision. They
were Joe's last two fights.
I understand, but he fought two people who were way past their better days.
What
it's
about
not like he fought a prime Roy Jones. He didn't fight a prime B-Hop.
Nah, like Roy Jones was too busy running for Darius Mikulchevsky. He didn't want to fight the man. Who else did we got for there? Jeff Lacey. How did he get on when he came out?
Jeff Lacey never did anything. Jeff Lacey was a hype train, just like Matias.
And he got derailed.
But, bro.
Who else did we have? Mike McCallum. He got packed up. Gerald McClellan, packed up.
And who was G-Man fighting in that fight?
Charles Martin, packed up.
Wait. First off, if you're going to bring up McClellan.
Deontay Wilder?
No, hold on. Well, Deontay Wilder was never good. We never even said he was good over here. But when you look at McClellan, I mean, yes, he lost the fight, but you have to understand something. He should have never even been in that fight. He had a brain aneurysm going into the fight. That's why he ended up in a coma. That's why right now he's damn near a vegetable. He literally had bleeding on his brain going into the fight. So I guess if you want to consider that a loss because he entered the ring with something he should have never been in the ring with, okay, I guess.
How many did Amir Khan pack up?
What?
How many did Amir Khan pack up over there? 6, 7? Zab, David Alexander,
Dude,
Mike
do
Dana.
you really want to go for the long list of Americans that have beat the shit out of British fighters?
Hatton packed 5 or 6 up there as well.
Okay, let's do y'all number one guy, right? Let's do y'all's number one guy. Nick Ball just got stopped.
Nick Ball's not a number one guy.
He was y'all's best UK fighter. Who better than Nick Ball? Who else was running their division like Nick Ball? Who from the UK right now currently is running their division?
Like Nick Ball.
Who?
I'm
asking you right now. Current champions in all weight classes. What UK fighter is running their division?
That's better than Nick Ball.
I didn't say better than Nick Ball. What UK fighter that's a champion is running their division?
Nick Ball wasn't running the division either, was he?
How was he not running the division?
He never unified. He never.
Do you realize? Okay. Who did Nick Ball have a draw against?
Nick Ball actually lost to Sam Goodman, in my opinion.
No, he didn't. But let's go to Sam Goodman. What's Sam done?
Not very much.
Okay. So, again, I'm going to ask you, what UK fighter that's a champion is running their division? What UK fighter is considered number one of their division?
Lewis Crocker.
let me sound like Conor. Who the fuck is that guy?
I remember when they said that. Remember Clement said that. But anyway.
So Lewis Crocker is higher rated than Devin Haney?
Lewis Crocker's shit, but.
So I'm going to ask you again. What UK
fighter? We're talking, like Sam Knox is a prospect. In fact, not even a prospect. The same position as
Alexander Usyk. What UK fighter run their division? Alexander Usyk.
He's a adopted UK
killer. That's the dude that goes there to take out all the UK fighters.
Well, there's no other fighters to fight, is there?
But I will tell you, I will be fair. I will be fair with this. I thought Tyson Fury beat Usyk both times.
Oh, nah. Nah, I'm just like being
the first fight, Fury was playing with him all the way up till he got hurt.
The ref should have stopped that.
No, they shouldn't have. He stayed up on his feet. Why should they have stopped it?
Man, Matthias got stopped for less.
Tyson Fury never went down. Like, he was just wobbled. And we know one thing about Tyson Fury, he has great recovery. So why would you stop the fight if Usyk couldn't put him down? But again, up to that point, it didn't even look competitive. Fury was dominating him up until that point.
Against Usyk?
In the first fight, up until Fury was hurt, he was dominating him.
I think Usyk won all the first rounds.
Oh my gosh!
I think Usyk was miles clear. Actually, I think Fury won the later rounds.
I didn't give. Fury lost all the later rounds. What do you mean? Are you thinking about the second fight? The first fight, Fury was over there doing all that playful shit. Getting on the ropes, grabbing him, going side to side, sticking his head out, laughing at him, jabbing him in the face, hitting him. Usyk hurt him in the 8th, 9th round? And that's whenever Usyk took over. But in my opinion, it was too late. He was too far behind. But again, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Usyk won. But again, I have to ask, what UK fighter is running their division?
Dalton Smith.
He said, Josh Kelly.
Yo, that's another controversial fight. Josh Kelly fought Bakaram, who hadn't fought in over a year and a half. I actually picked Josh Kelly. I said I think Josh Kelly could beat him, because this is gonna be the worst
Me
version
too.
of Baccarat.
Me too, Tony. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me too.
Yeah, the ring rust had me worried. But if you watch the fight, I don't think Baccarat actually lost that fight.
So what Americans run in the division?
What's that?
What Americans run in the division?
Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank Davis
Zero-
at 135.
Zero title defenses.
What are you talking about, dude?
At that weight,
How is there 0 title defenses?
because they've not defended the title yet at that weight. Did it?
Who was the number 1 guy at welterweight?
It's according to the ring, is Devin Haney, Brian.
No. Before Devin Haney won his title, who was the number 1 guy?
Errol Spence.
Errol Spence is retired. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I forgot. They just taken Errol out so they could put in Scaniel and some
one guy.
They had Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman
That's
Jr.
who Devin beat the shit out of.
And who did Brian Norman ever beat?
So here's the problem. You had 3 people. You had Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, and you had Boots Ennis making a name for himself. All of them left the division. Brian Norman was the last one of the new and upcomers with boots that remained. Nobody else at welterweight has done anything. It's really a division where all the great talent left. So the thing is, of the remainders, who was the best? Brian Norman Jr. Period. Like, there's nobody there above him. And I believe, wasn't it Santilli that he beat to get the title? So that win right there is better win than anybody got at welterweight. But again, Devin beat the shit out of him. So Devin's running the division. He's the number 1 guy. But if you don't want to say Devin,
I would disagree. I would say Rolly's the number 1 guy.
Okay, cool. Where's Rolly from?
He's beat another champion there. Puerto Rico.
From? What country is Rolly
from? Cuba.
America.
I don't know if it's Cuba or he's Dominican Republic, but like I know he's Dominican. I know he's Spanish and black. So
I don't care what his nationality is. Where the fuck did he grow up? Where the fuck did he get trained to fight? America. What country does he represent when he fights? America.
Tony, you're biting too much. You're biting far too much for this.
The dude's American.
Of course he is.
So again, I just said, you said what American, you asked me the question, what American fighters are running their division, and then you said Rolly's running the division, so you just killed your own argument.
No, that shows you the state of the boxing scene now.
Well, I mean, if the state's so bad, why aren't the UK fighters running the division?
Because David ducked Crocker, wanted 10 mil.
See now y'all trolling. You know what I'm saying? You trolling, man.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, Mick, now you trolling because you said, look, I ain't even going there.
Look, I'm only kidding you on, Tony. But
I guess I've never watched Crocker fight, so I don't know how good he is.
He's crap. But to say Noakes is a Euro bum when Abdullah Mason hasn't really done much either. Two of them are thrown into a fight that really haven't had a step-up fight or anything like that because Keyshawn decided to flunk the weight and do what he done. So you can't blame the two of them for that.
No, but I'm not gonna make this America versus the UK. But my point is this: like, I don't know. Like, the only person I see from the UK, and I like Nick Ball. Nick Ball was my top 10 pound for pound. I had him number 10.
No way.
Huh?
Nah, he's fucking.
How? Please tell me. Who? Okay, name me prior to his loss, right? Prior to his loss, give me 10 people that you put above him.
Yeah, put above Nick Ball. Right. So
10.
Let's start. Tyson Fury would be one. Anthony Joshua.
Hold on, pause. Tyson Fury's been retired, so you can't put him on there. Go ahead.
He's fighting in a couple of weeks' time.
He's been retired.
He's been retired loads of times.
So wait. Let me ask you this:
He's
How
just
is
lying.
Tyson Fury? How is Tyson Fury better than Nick Ball coming off of 2 back-to-back losses?
Because Nick Ball never really beat anybody.
What do you mean he never really beat anybody? What are you talking about? Do you even know the people he fought?
Yep.
You realize he beat Raymond Ford, who was huge. You realize that he got a draw with Ray Vargas and it was a robbery. He beat the shit out of Ray Vargas, who was at the time the #1 dude of the division.
And Ray Ford probably beat him, in my opinion.
Raymond Ford lost that fight. What are you talking about? He clearly lost that fight.
I would disagree on that, but right, you've got Nick Ball. I've got loads of folk ahead in Nick Ball.
But again, so Tyson Fury's out the equation. He's coming off of back-to-back losses. He got no title like Nick Ball did, and he retired.
Daniel Dubois.
Daniel Dubois was left sleeping and quitting. Well, not sleeping, but quit in his last fight. Are we serious?
Against what, the pound for pound king?
It don't matter. The dude quit again for the third time?
You got you're comparing the losing to Usyk to getting knocked out by fucking Brandon Figueroa.
No. What I said prior to the loss against Brandon Figueroa, he was in my top 10. Prior to the loss,
I can't help it. No danger.
Look, Anthony Joshua's done racked up a bunch of losses. Nick Ball was undefeated. Nick Ball beat top competition in his division.
I beat Americans that haven't won belts.
He beat top competition in his division. So again, that takes Fury out the equation, who lost back-to-back twice. That takes AJ out the equation, who was left sleeping, unless you rate Jake Paul highly.
No highly, not.
Daniel Dubois got his ass whooped and quit. That takes him out the equation.
Yeah, whoa. Wait, come on.
Wait, first off,
so you got Dubois.
Has Daniel Dubois ever been close to a pound-for-pound fighter?
Dubois, Wardley,
Wardley, a pound-for-pound fighter?
Galal better than him.
Wait. Wardley is a pound-for-pound fighter.
Now you asked me who's 10 fighters ahead of Nick Ball.
Whoa.
That's different for pound for pound.
How are we going somewhere like
I don't even know if you're being serious right now. Are you just trolling?
Look, Daniel Dubois, that's no fucking pound for pound fighters, and Nick Ball certainly isn't.
You know what?
Daniel Dubois.
I'm gonna tell you, you know what? We got 5 minutes because like nigga talking that shit.
I'm about to get up. I'm about to go work out, but I'm gonna say
this.
I'm gonna say this though, Smoke.
Nick Ball's not a pound for pound fighter.
I'm gonna say this right now. Anybody who quits in a fight numerous times will never be a pound for pound fighter.
Fact.
I didn't see Daniel Dubois as a pound for pound fighter. I just see he's a better fighter than Nick Ball.
I never seen Nick Ball quit.
I've never seen Nick Ball as a pound for pound fighter.
Nick Ball beat better competition than Daniel Dubois?
Nah.
How not?
Mel Hergovich is better than anything he's beat. Anthony Joshua's better than anything he's beat.
Anthony Joshua. No. Anthony Joshua was not better than anybody that Nick Ball's beat. Anthony Joshua hasn't looked good for years.
I mean, you don't want to lose to Usyk before that, but...
No. Here's what you cannot do. You cannot rate somebody at their pinnacle. You have to rate them where they're at when they fight. Anthony Joshua accomplished way more than Nick Ball. At one point in time, Anthony Joshua would have been a pound for pound fighter. But today, he ain't nowhere near that.
They're no pound for pound. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm the pound for pound fighters. But the fighters that have miles ahead of Nick Ball.
I just can never agree with this. Daniel Dubois is just a trash fighter with a punch.
I can't believe you would have Nick Ball in your top 10 at anything.
Well, he sure was my number 10 prior to the Brandon Figueroa loss.
Number what? 2?
I just named fighters that he fought. You got to understand. Who had they beat within their division? Where are those people ranked at within their division? How did they look beating those people within their division? That's what makes you a pound for pound fighter.
No, pound for pound skill.
You picking dudes who get knocked down and refuse to stand up when they're not even hurt is not a pound for pound fight. It's just not. They'll never be on the list.
What happened in that ball?
What do you mean? He got knocked out.
Aye.
But did he quit or did he get knocked out?
Look, so you're telling me in your top 10 pound.
Let me ask you this. Was Nick Ball knocked down, got up, and tried to continue on fighting before he got stopped? Or did he get knocked down, stay on one knee, and cry to the corner about not wanting to get up?
Let's get this straight. You're saying Nick Ball was a top 10 pound for pound fighter all nations or in his weight division?
In all weight classes.
In all countries.
I believe all countries take up all weight classes.
Wow.
Like, you cannot give me a legit Smoke. Let me ask you a question.
So do I want to give you 20 fighters that are better than Nick Ball?
Smoke.
20.
We need to get some we need to
anyway,
get some
Usyk, Bam, Shakur.
No, hold on. We need to get some
Bivol,
judging going on here because the shit he's saying doesn't make any sense. Smoke.
Now, if y'all want to do this, like this should be a whole nother date when y'all.
No. I'm not debating him. I'm just asking you a real question. I'm asking because I need to know like the ridiculousness of this. See, I can name a top 10 legit pound for pound list, but obviously you can't because all you're naming is heavyweight. So it's like you don't even watch boxing.
You asked me what British fighters were better than him. I can name a better pound for pound list. Daniel Dubois is about fucking 500th. He's not even close to the pound for pound list.
So again,
you were asking me. You were asking me British fighters.
No. I'm going off of what you said. Smoke. Nick Ball, prior to losing to Brandon Figueroa, prior to this loss, would you have him rated higher than a fucking Daniel Dubois? A guy who beat Raymond Ford, a guy who should have beat Ray Vargas but was robbed with a draw. Like, what? This is ridiculous.
Look,
Daniel Dubois can't even beat the top of his division.
I wouldn't have Nick Ball and a top 50.
He quit twice against Usyk.
Like, I wouldn't have Nick Ball in the top 50, Tony. Pound for pound. If we're talking all nations and all weight classes, man.
You cannot. Okay, here's the problem.
So I'll name them.
Here's the problem. In their current state, you cannot even name 10 fighters who had a title, who did more than Nick Ball, who fought harder competition than Nick Ball.
Well, I can. That's pretty easy.
No, pause for a second. No, you can't. Because 2 fighters that you named were all coming off losses.
Because you say British fighters. That's the difference. I'm not going to name British fighters now. Let's go. Anyway, Usyk, Bam, Bivol, Beterbiev.
No.
Nakatani. Who you got in the back of that? David Haney.
That's 6 fighters.
Palazzo.
What?
Palazzo would be about 10, 11 at the time. Crawford, Canelo.
Canelo? After he just got his ass whooped by Bud Crawford coming up 2 divisions?
You're going to have Nick Ball ahead of Canelo?
No, I had Canelo ahead of him, but I'm just saying, like, okay, you're at 7. What's 3 more?
3 more? Oh, fuck. Easy. So you've got Xander Zayas would be there. Boots would be ahead of him.
Xander Zayas?
Yep. He'd be well ahead of Nick Ball. Fundora would be well ahead of Nick Ball. If you wanted me to go through there, we go.
Fundora, who was
Fundora.
Stopped. So you're picking dudes with
like three or four fights ago, aye.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. First off and foremost, unless you're great and you already have losses without being great, you're not going on no fucking pound for pound list. So as much as I like Fundora at 154, this dude already been stopped. Like, what are you talking about? A dude who's already been stopped, who ain't done nothing great in his division, you're going to have over somebody who was undefeated at their division and beat the other top competition?
Absolutely.
That shit don't even make no damn sense.
You do know how pound for pound works, yeah?
Yes.
Skills.
When you get your ass stopped by low opposition, where were them skills?
Who was the low opposition that stopped him? Who stopped any of the fighters?
Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to really check your knowledge. Who stopped Fundora? Go ahead and tell us. Do you know? Do you even know? I'm waiting. Fundora. Who stopped Sebastian Fundora?
Mendoza.
Who beat the shit out of Mendoza?
Charlo.
Who else beat the shit out of Mendoza?
What you say, Lubin?
Wait. Pause. Did you say Charlo beat Mendoza?
Either Charlo or Castano beat Mendoza.
Charlo never fought Mendoza.
It must have been Castano then.
Castaños never fought Mendoza.
So who beat Mendoza?
A bum named fucking what was his name? Something Gomez. A bum beat him who had like no fights. Then I remember he lost to Ramos. Tim Tszyu beat him, but I believe Tim Tszyu beat him after he beat Fundora, so I wouldn't count that against him. And then he lost to some other dude after Tim Tszyu, but we only counted before Fundora. He lost to a bum, and then he lost to Ramos. Mendoza ain't no fucking world beater.
Mendoza didn't beat Fundora, you clown. No, in fact, he did.
Do you not understand what I'm telling you?
Sorry, he did beat Fundora.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? Because Mendoza beat Fundora, takes Fundora out the damn question for pound.
In your opinion.
How the...
Fundora's about 15 or 20.
How can you be considered one of the top 10 greatest fighters out of all boxers?
I don't know how Fundora on my top 10.
If a fucking D-level tomato can stopped you.
I don't know how Fundora on my top 10.
Okay, listen to me. Fundora did not lose to a Canelo. He did not lose to a Crawford. He did not lose to a Devin, to a Shakur, to a Loma, to a Tank. He did not lose to a good fighter. He lost to a D-level fighter.
Was Bernard Hopkins never a pound for pound fighter? Because he lost his first fight. What about Marco Antonio Barrera? He lost his first fight as well. Was he never a pound for pound fighter?
Okay, let me restate what I told you. If you have a loss, that is fine if you go on to do great things. What great things has Fundora gone on to do since his loss?
Unified his belts.
Who to unify with?
Who Fundora unified with? Tim Tszyu. Then defended it. Then defended it and then beat Tim Tszyu again.
Yeah, he beat him again after Tim Tszyu had already been stopped by Bakaram. Congratulations. Now, so
no, that's wrong.
Hold on.
So that's wrong.
The
first fight was after Mendoza.
In the first fight,
yep.
What you're leaning on is him beating Tim Tszyu, who only had one eye due to bleeding. That's what made him great.
He beat Tim Tszyu when he lost to Mendoza right in the next fight. Before Tim Tszyu fought Bakaram.
You didn't hear anything that I just said. You said because he unified, that's what made him do a great thing.
He unified and then he defended his belts.
Okay, Nick Ball defended his belt way more times than Fundora.
That's incorrect.
Nick Ball beat a dude in Raymond Ford who was supposed to be a great fighter.
Did he unify?
Okay, so I'm gonna
ask you. Unify?
I'm gonna ask you this again, and you can ask anybody who watched the first fight with Tim Tszyu. Was Tim Tszyu winning or losing a fight before he got his eye cut open?
What was the result at the end of the fight?
Okay, so let me ask you this. If a fighter goes out there and fights somebody and they break their... Okay, Charles Martin, how did he win his title?
Well, that's probably why he's the greatest heavyweight in the last 15 years.
I'm doing an apples-to-apples comparison.
By no landing a punch, that's how he won it.
Some bullshit. Some homie got injured, and that's how he won his belt.
Exactly. Yeah. Tim Tszyu was blind.
And?
So what you're telling me is you beating a blind fighter makes you doing something great?
So losing to Sam Goodman makes you great.
Off an elbow. So he got blinded off an elbow, not a punch, and that makes Fundora great?
Does it say W at the end?
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Come on.
I be truly like, I don't know, man. Like, if y'all want to wrap it up real quick, like anything else.
Yeah, we can wrap it up because this shit that he's saying is just fucking beyond ridiculous.
I can't believe you're Nick Ball at any pound for pound top 10.
I don't care where you would put Nick Ball. I don't give a fuck. What I'm telling you is, before this last fight against Brandon Figueroa, which there's already a whole bunch of sus shit going around the hand wraps of Figueroa, when the Nick Ball team couldn't even watch him get his hand wrapped. There's all types of shit going on behind the scene. But prior to that loss, yeah, he better than. First off and foremost, if you've already got your ass whooped and you ain't never beat nobody great, I'm not putting you over an undefeated fighter.
Okay.
You don't make the criteria.
And Mick, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, Tony.
I just want to say, man, if we're grading pound for pound on resumes, and man, nobody knows what pound for pound is anymore. It's a sad day.
Yes, it's a sad day when you put a fighter who's gotten their ass stopped against low opposition and done nothing great over an undefeated champion who's beat several of the top 5 in his division. Several of the top 5 in his division. But you're going to put a dude who got his ass stopped by a D-level bum above that fighter on a pound for pound? That's not knowing boxing. That's just, I don't even know what you're talking about. In my opinion, this is what pound for pound has always been. Pound for pound is if I blow you up or shrink you down to match the size of the other opponent, do I believe you can win? That's what we're trying to figure out. Do I believe you can win? The way that you do that is you look at how dominant the fighter is in their division. You getting your ass stopped by a bum does not make you dominant.
Wow.
And you know what, man? That leads into a whole nother, because you know I'm gonna be on all weekend. That leads to something whole nothing else. On that note,
hold on, before you close it, I'm gonna say my actual top 10 pound for pound because he could only name 7. So I'm gonna name my 10 that I had prior to the loss, right?
Go ahead.
And this is prior to the Shakur fight. I think I actually flipped them. Well, fuck it. It doesn't even matter. I'll tell you, prior to the Shakur and Teo fight, I have it in order. Was my orders from 1 through 10 with Nick Ball on the list. It has changed because Nick Ball lost. I had, at the time, Anui, Usyk, Bam, Haney, Teo, Canelo, Bivol, Nakatani, Shakur, and then Nick Ball. I mean,
you're Canelo at 4, and you just got beat up with Terence Crawford. That's what you told me.
Terence Crawford was retired. This is what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know boxing, and you don't know the time of when things happen. How the hell am I going to put a retired fighter on a pound for pound?
I never said that. You're not listening. You told me that you can't put Canelo on your list because he got beat up by Terence Crawford, and you had him at number 4. Wow.
I did not have Canelo at number 4. You can't count. Number 2, what I also said is if you were listening, I never said I didn't have Canelo in my top 10. I said I did still have him in my top 10. I also made a comparison. Fundora losing to Mendoza is not like losing to a Crawford. It's not like losing to a Canelo. It's not like losing to a Devin. It's not like losing to a Shakur.
Fundora's about 18.
To a D-level bomb is not like you got to understand something. When you lose to another pound for pound and you're a pound for pound, that's an acceptable loss.
David Haney at 4.
What's not an acceptable loss is losing to a D-level fighter.
David Haney at 4.
Or you
what?
But anyway, like Fundora's about 18 or 20. He's not even close to the top 10, but Devin Haney, wow.
Devin Haney's not close to the top 10.
Fundora's not close to the top 10, but Devin Haney at 4. That's awfully high. That's awfully high.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
How many undisputed
Yeah,
champions?
go ahead. Yeah, ask the last question. Go ahead.
We're going to do this with Devin. How many undisputed champions are there?
At the moment, 1.
Who's that one?
No way, anyway.
No. That's today. We talking about prior to Nick Ball losing.
Higher than Nick Ball.
Oh no, fuck it. We don't even have to say currently undisputed. How many undisputed fighters are actually still fighting, whether they moved up or still undisputed? How many currently are there right now? How many undisputed?
Anyway.
No, the Inoue still is undisputed, but then you have Usyk, who was undisputed, who got stripped. You had Bivol and Beterbiev, who were both undisputed.
Yep.
And then you know who the other one is? The fourth only other person? Devin Haney.
George Kambosos.
George Kambosos was never undisputed. Neither was Tio.
Oh.
They were never undisputed.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
What about Canelo?
Nope. Loma was stripped of the WBC title. Loma was stripped of the WBC title.
Is Canelo no undisputed champs?
You said, am I sure? I'm going to answer it for you. Loma was stripped of the WBC title, okay? When he was stripped, he got the franchise title, which none of the other sanctioning bodies recognize as a legitimate belt. So him and Tio only fought for 3 belts. When Kambosos beat Tio, they only fought for 3 belts. When Kambosos fought for Devin, it was for the real undisputed. Kambosos lost, Devin became undisputed. So yes, we could act. I thought I said Canelo, but if I didn't say Canelo, it's one of the only ones. That's 5 current fighters.
Charlo.
Now it gets worse for you. How many division champions has Devin been?
Devin 2.
2?
Oh no, we're counting the email belt.
No.
3. He's got 3. Right, he's got 3. He's 3. He's got the same amount as Ricky Burns. In fact, he's got less actual. 3.
How many divisions has Devin been a champion in?
3. Who did he win his belt?
Pause. Now it gets worse for you when it comes to a pound for pound. Now my next question is going to be, now that we've clarified there's 5 undisputed current fighters right now that have been 5 undisputed. How many of those 5 have been a 3 different weight class champion?
Being a 3-weight champion and no defending your belt and 2 doesn't really count.
What are you talking about? Is the name of the game defend your title or beat the champion?
Defend your belt.
Bullshit. When has anybody ever had a defense and become a champion off a defense?
Defend that belt. You can't be a pound for pound fighter beating Kambosos, Reed Jesse beating Stick and the mechanic Brian Norman.
So let me get this straight. The number 1 guy at 135 was Lomachenko. He got beat by the next number 1 guy, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was the number 1 guy and got beat by Kambosos. By Kambosos beating the number 1 guy, he by default becomes the number 1 guy. See, that's how boxing works. Because Devin beat the guy who's now the number 1 guy, he became the number 1 guy. Not only did he become the number 1 guy, but he became the Ring Magazine and Undisputed Champion recognized as the number 1 guy. You don't know boxing.
I had to email to get the belt in off of Lomachenko and then got packed up by him.
How did he have to get emailed a belt? He beat the guy who beat the guy that beat Lomachenko.
No.
Wait. Hold on, Smoke. I know you want to go, but let me just reset.
Yeah.
He just said no to what I said. So Devin did not beat the guy that beat the guy that beat Loma.
Devin's first belt was an email.
Devin did not beat the guy who beat the guy that beat Loma.
I got an email.
Did Devin beat the guy that beat the guy that beat Loma? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Hey man, I'm finna man. I got some plans. Y'all
Loma couldn't have been that good because he'd already lost.
This dude literally
Loma had already lost his Salido.
Devin didn't beat the guy that beat Loma because last time I checked, Tio beat Loma, and Boses beat Tio.
Oh, but how can Loma be the guy who got beat with Salido though? And your rankings and shit.
What?
I mean,
okay.
Once you've been beat off a bum, you can't be a pound for pound fighter. So.
Well, Salido wasn't a bum. Salido, wait. Salido was never a bum. Salido was a multi-division champion whenever Salido was fighting. So to call Salido a bum means you don't even know Salido's record. You probably didn't even know he was a multi-division champion. Number two, when he lost to Salido, it was in his second fight. Number three, I said you can't lose to a bum. Losing to a champion means you didn't lose to a bum.
Salido wasn't a champion at that point.
Number four, what I also said was, when you go on to do great things after a loss, then you can be considered pound for pound. Last time I checked, Loma went on to do great things after that loss. But you know who hasn't done great things after the loss? Fundora.
Excellent. Thank you.
So again, you just don't know boxing. It's okay.
I know boxing.
Okay.
Anyway, let's smoke shut up. Shut this down and let's go.
Like your smoke, he done turned into smoke and disappeared.
Wow.
He got burned up and turned into that smoke that's going across the screen. It's class over.
Nick Bob wasn't even the best fighter in his city. Never mind top 10 pound for pound.
Yeah, he wasn't the best fighter in the city while he was running around with a belt. Okay. Hey, that's the end, smoke. It's done. He already cooked himself. He jumped in the pot and didn't even realize it, like a lobster or a crab.
I just can't
himself.
I can't believe you said these UK fighters are no good and you've got Nick Ball in the top 10. Wow. Like, I know we've got no good fighters and he's like one of the worst.
I mean, again, Nick Ball beat several top 5 fighters of his division. Several.
And never unified.
I guess to you, you're probably a Tank Davis fan. You like guys who beat low opposition and do nothing.
I couldn't dislike Tank Davis anymore.
That's a shot right there, Tony. But you know what? And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? That has been a great smoke session.
Have a good one. I'm out.
Tank Davis fan. Wow.
Yo, hey man, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yep, sorry, Nick Ball. Sorry.
Damn, sorry, Nick Ball.
I'm sorry, Nick Ball.
Tony, anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Nah. This dude's already like proven that he didn't know who was still fighting, who's retired. He didn't know who lost to who, where they were ranked, who beat who. So I mean, I love the air fryer. You know, he just jumped in it and he just left crispy. So it's okay. We could end it.
I thought you were going to say you were only joking after all of that chat, but wow.
I just think you can't come up with a reasonable argument to place anybody above Nick Ball other than who I listed above him. That's what's so funny.
I could, but knowing the criteria you have.
You can't, because you said Fundora, who had lost to Mendoza.
Fundora was about number 17 on my list.
And you know what? If I continue to let this go, this is a whole nother creative content. So I'm definitely going to talk to Tony and talk to Mick. And we definitely gonna have this definitely over here again.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
On that note, we up out of here, man. And don't ever forget, we love when you bring that smoke over here.
Roll up. Line at the door so clear. Back of the room, all cheers. Enjoy the show. Bring that smoke over here. Yeah. Snap back low, ash on my sleeve. Whole crew lit, got tricks up the weed. Eyes half closed, still see it so clear. If you came for the quiet, wrong vibe in here. Posters on the wall, old heads nod. Young bucks wildin', phones on record. I crack one joke, whole row in tears. Said, pass that, homie, bring that smoke over here. Whoa. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Crowd so thick, can't see the stage, but I hear that roar, feel the wave, lighter in the air than 2 to 10. Some came strangers, leaving as friends. Jokes too real, truth too raw. Laugh so hard, tears might fall. I lean to the side, whisper in your ear, you ain't gotta hold back. Bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. If you got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here. Hey, bring that smoke over here. Yeah, one time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here. Hands up if you feel that vibe. Hands up, let the stress all slide. Hands up, if you made it through the year. Hands up, bring that smoke over here. Smoke session, enjoy the show. We don't rush, we take it slow. You got pressure, let it go. Bring that smoke over here, yeah. Bring that smoke over here. One time for the ones who cheer. We don't hide, we make it clear. Enjoy the show, bring that smoke over here.